Hello folks, and welcome here once again to Divine Fine Motors. Hello, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. I'm down here in sunny Florida, here in Tampa, around St. Pete, Clearwater, Tampa area, Palm Harbor. Standing out in front of our home here, Carol and I and the kids, and boy do I have something for you. Now you all know I love Toyotas and Lexuses. And you know by now probably that this is my favorite SUV of all SUVs. I don't care if it's Subarus, I don't care if it's Suburbans, Tahoes, Yukons, whatever it is. The Lexus GX470, in my opinion, is the best. And as far as reliability, dependability, style, looks, performance, what you get, what you have to pay for, you just cannot beat these vehicles. And folks, you're looking at one. Now, I don't know how many I've sold of these in the last 8 years since Divine Fine Motors started. I can tell you this, I've been doing this, praise God, going on 28 years now. And I have had Divine Fine Motors about 8 years. And thank all you all, by the way, who have bought from us over the last 8 years and continue to buy from us, continue to call us and ask us to find you other vehicles, and your friends and your neighbors. We love you. God bless you, and keep on being a blessing to us, and we'll keep on blessing you, praise God. But anyway, folks, this is the nicest GX470 all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, third row seats, towing package. This is the nicest one that I have ever had. I think personally this color is the best color combination. This is that beautiful kind of glacier white pearl that is just immaculate. The paint on this automobile is just fantastic. It's all factory paint. Looks to me to never have been painted anywhere. Of course, it has no accidents. Clean auto check. It's been a one Florida owner most all of its life. It had a second occupant, it looks like, at about 2 years ago. And folks, you will never ever find a nicer one than the one I'm looking at right now for under $15,000. You can't. They're not out there. I look for them every day of the week practically, and I was just amazed. This was traded in at a new car dealership right here in Florida, and folks, it's as good as it gets. It almost has the brand spanking new big Bridgestone Dueler tires on it, which come from the factory. Matter of fact, the spare tire is still underneath there with a nice alloy wheel. You can see that is your towing package, and this thing has always been in Florida. It's 100% rust and corrosion free, and every nut and bolt on it looks just like that. Now what I do is I get under here and I clean it. I wipe it off just to show you how nice and new everything is. And this whole vehicle looks like this from here all the way up. Again, the Florida vehicle, absolutely no rust or corrosion anywhere. It's like new underneath. Still has this is a spare tire that came with it brand new. Still got the little nubbins on it with a nice brand new alloy wheel up under there. So anyway, you can see your tires have tons of tread. Look at that. That's the mud flat. Look at it. But this vehicle is absolutely in immaculate condition. Has the running boards, has the luggage rack, it has the spoiler on the back. It also has the nice tow hitch that looks like there's never been a chain put on it. And folks, it is pristine. Not only is it immaculate, I mean, look at the top of it. You can see it's always been in a garage, but the paint, the shine, the look of this car, I'm telling you again, is just absolutely immaculate. You'll love it. Let me show you something. These are the exterior side mirrors, of course, as you can see. Hardly a mark or a blemish on it. Just one of the best looking, well-kept vehicles that I have ever had the pleasure of presenting to you. And I'm going to tell you, folks, you can't beat them. You just can't beat them. They are the best. They're just unreal. They're just a ride. My daughter's got a 4Runner with a 6-cylinder engine. This has got that nice bulletproof all aluminum V8. And hers has got 206,000 miles on it. And me and my wife drive what we sell. I don't even own a personal vehicle. My daughter has that 4Runner. We got her about 4 years ago. She's in college. And we drive her car from time to time when we need it. It just amazes me every time I get in it how like new that it drives. I've never put a timing belt, never put a water pump. I've done nothing but changed the oil, put some tires on it and a couple of batteries here and there. I did put an alternator on it, and that thing is just like brand new steel to this day. But what's amazing about this vehicle, folks, is not only the exterior, how clean, the interior is as nice as anything I have ever in my life seen on one of these vehicles. I don't care if it had 50,000 miles on it, it still not has been as clean as this vehicle is. It came from the central part of Florida around Spring Hill. That's out there kind of in the, I wouldn't call it the country, it's definitely a retirement kind of community. But boys and girls, again, let me just stress to you, this vehicle is just perfection. Of course, you got all your stickers on all the doors and everything, all the latches, everything looks just like that. The back seats have never been, look like to me, used or turned down. All of the door, you've got all the tools in here that are brand new, the tools from Lexus. All of your hinges, look, I mean, again, this thing is just in perfect condition. I mean, you can't really say perfect because it's used, but it's just in extraordinarily pristine, immaculate condition. How about that? Now, I understand I'm a car salesman, but I want you to understand what I'm talking about here, what we have here. That's why I'm taking the time to take this video for you and show you. Again, the seats, this mat looks like it's never had anything in it. Now, a good thing you can always tell about the seats, whether they're used a lot, these right here are the latches that hold the seat down. If you look at that, there's not a scrape on them. That tells you, these old professional car guys like myself, I look for these signs when I go out and I look for a vehicle. This thing hardly has been used. These seats hardly has been down. Now, just to let you know how nice they are, a lot of people want to see them. And let me get this thing out of here for you. Hold on just a second, and I'm sorry for the delay here. Now this seat, this has to be open like that, and that seat drops right down in those little things right there. Do you see that? And you got a lever here on the side, and you raise it up. Please forgive me, but can you see the seat now? That's what it looks like. It's perfection. There's no scrapes back here, no scratches, even behind the seats, underneath the seats. It's all exactly what you would want if you went out looking to find one of these. And this is what I'll tell you. There's not 3 more like these for sale anywhere on this planet. It's just too nice. Okay? Now, I usually do this in the evening time when there's no shadows on the seats, but I've taken you some good pictures. I found some shade there earlier, and I've taken you some good pictures. These seats have never been painted or never been dyed or any of that stuff. This is all original. Let me show you real quick the driver's seat. It's the same way. It's just absolutely immaculate. Now, you know these have side airbags. This has the wood grain. It has the heated seats. And this also has the height adjustment, which you'll probably never use it, but it works. A lot of these, that doesn't work, which is not a real big deal. Like I said, you'll never use it. The cup holders, you also have cup holders down in there. The armrests are just perfect. All the wood on the steering wheel, there's no cracking anywhere. The dash, no little cracks on it. Now, the nice thing about this, it's got the CD changer, it's got the cassette. It does not have the navigation. If that is something you have to have, you can go to eBay and you can find them for $200 and $300. This whole little unit slides out. You put your navigation system right in there. But I'm going to tell you something. It's so much better to have these without the nav because it's easier for your temperature control. So much easier than going through the steps. But anyway, this thing, it's never been smoked in. It's just in perfect condition. Okay, again, you can see your steering wheel is like brand new. This thing rides and drives and runs perfectly, no issue. Everything works perfectly. I've driven this truck, I don't know how, probably about 75 miles, and it runs and drives, no lights, no issue. Doesn't even have a tire monitor light on, which is a blessing. You can see all the wood grain is perfection. Side curtain airbags all the way through it. The headliner is just like new. You can stick your nose up there. It even smells new. Okay, so there you go on that. I'm going to go back here and show you the back too. Again, under these seats, how nice it is. Let me show you this. Usually, all this stuff here is great. People will use these things like pickup trucks. Not this old fella. God love him. This thing is just perfect. Every latch looks like that. Underneath the seats is just like the rest of the truck. Any nook and cranny and corner that you can put your eyes on, it's all like new. Okay, now this has rear air conditioner. Again, side curtain airbags all the way to the back. It also has a place here to where you can hook up your headphones, rear stereo, rear air conditioning back here. All the backs of the seats are immaculate. No scrapes, no scratches. The door panels, every one of them, drivers, passengers, all of them are just perfection. Again, all of your door jambs. I mean, look at the paint on this thing is just beautiful. So you have it all, folks. Now, everybody says, well, has it had the timing belt serviced? Blah, blah, blah. This one has. You have the timing belt service already done. I'm not a big fan of the timing belt service, but if it's nice when it's already done and you haven't paid for it, gives a lot of people peace of mind. But this service has just been done about, I think 2015, it says. About 20 or 30,000 miles ago. You can see right there. Let me see if I can get you some shade there where you can see that. But right there you go. And it was done by Tampa, Lexus of Tampa. You can see the old fella's got his AAA battery in there. And if you could see down in that motor compartment, it's like new. Looks like it's got a brand new radiator hose in it. It's just had the oil changed. New filter, new oil. It needs nothing. Even has the nice hood springs are still nice. Again, there's your tags on everything. Everything's got the tags on it. And it's still all that sticker stuff right there. The daggone motor installation is just immaculate. So I'll just tell you this right now. You know, these have a transmission cooler in them too, which is great. This will tow up to almost 7,000 pounds. Again, it's not been used to do any towing, but you can tow with it. And again, running boards, you can see how immaculate everything is. The carpet is absolutely pristine. It's got your lock here. It's got a owner's manual here. I think I printed out a NADA on this. 2000 GX470. All-wheel drive with... This is just turned 141,000 miles, and folks, that's nothing on one of these, especially with your timing belt and your water pump change. 13.2 is NADA. If you can find a Florida-owned one that looks like this, buy it. If you can find it for 13.2, buy it. If it's had the transmission or if it's had the timing belt and everything done, buy it. If it's this clean and this color, buy it. If it's been in Florida on the flat roads with no mountains and no hills and no potholes, and it has every nut and bolt underneath it that's shiny and new, buy it. Don't let it get away from you. Again, if it looks like this, buy it, buy it, buy it. These are hard to find, and I promise you, this will last you as long as you want to keep it. Bye-bye, I gotta go.